Developing now, first at 4, the Bexar County judge wants to postpone the San Antonio Stock Show and Rodeo. Let's go live to Eyewitness News reporter Henry Ramos, who got a hold of the letter the judge sent, and he has the details. Henry?
Well, good afternoon, Sharon. Bexar County Judge Nelson Wolff says he has concerns with the current coronavirus situation, especially having the rodeo and entertainment events held in the Coliseum. And the rodeo is just slated to start in 9 days. The letter was sent just yesterday to the chair of the rodeo, the same day that Fiesta was postponed until June. Now, in the letter, Wolff says we should still remain cautious of large gatherings, citing the new variants of the coronavirus and recent COVID numbers in the county. Judge Wolff says he believes it is best to postpone the rodeo for now, saying 56,000 people will be in attendance, with about 4,000 each night. He also cited Austin and Fort Worth canceled their rodeos and Houston postponing theirs until May. Now, late this afternoon, we got a response from the rodeo, and it doesn't look like they will postpone based on this response. They said, quote, "The safety of our rodeo athletes, patrons, and volunteers is of utmost importance to our sporting event that raises funds to help educate the youth of Texas. The precautionary measures we are implementing during the San Antonio Stock Show and Rodeo not only adheres to, but also exceeds current, local, and state health guidelines," end quote. Now, at the end of the letter, Wolff says the decision to move forward is of the rodeos. And he also added this. He says, quote, "Just realize the difficult situation you will face in enforcing compliance and the risk that doing so presents," end quote. By the way, the rodeo also canceled Carnival from its grounds at this year's event. We're live outside the Freeman. Henry Ramos, KENS 5, Eyewitness News.